Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video is about Shang and also ShadowGlow. So after since Shang released into the game, and after seeing the previous video about the Wu Yu team in ShadowGlow, Shang actually enhances the overall team performance in ShadowGlow. So now ShadowGlow here is gonna be crazy. Like you can see this ShadowGlow high score here. Also, it requires a lot of tuning. It's like you have to finish the previous video step first. You understand the whole concept, then you can only follow up with this guide here. Okay, so special thanks to Yi here. So currently at the world ranking leaderboard when I'm recording this video, Yi is having the high score here, and then you can check out the other players' high score here as well. Everyone is trying to tune this team. Everyone is moving forward for this team, but it requires a lot of tuning. This is very honest. So you can also check out the other team here, like this one is R4 Wu Yu one, this one is R6 Tabor one. They also included Shang into it, and we are getting a lot more different high score as well. So ShadowGlow now is going to be crazy, and leaderboard is full of Wu Yu and also Shang's team. Okay, so this video today we are going to go through these this team idea behind it, and then how you actually have to go tune it based on my experience, because I actually tuned this team. Took me like, I don't know, like 2 hours or 3 hours just sitting there and slowly tuning. The most frustrated part for me is the Yamato part, because you want Yamato to actually die. So with the Yamato part here, if you don't have a R6 Yamato, you can go to the world formation, go to the mall here, check out the other player like this W4LO here. He is using a R4 Yamato, which is pretty impressive, but you see his tuning here is even crazier. You have to mix up so many things to achieve a certain stats. Okay, so today I'm gonna introduce my own Yamato stats and the other Esper as well. So Nico here is slightly different than the previous video. Nico here, you want her to like slightly tankier compared to the previous video, because you want Nico to actually survive from the first hit. Okay, so this is the equipment I'm putting on her, a little bit more resistant to, for overall survivability to hit high resist, and also able to get the first hit damage. And then Yamato here is the one that time consumed me the most. So Yamato here is not a must to have a thunder set, so you can mix and match with other sets. Just that I want to leech out a little bit more damage from Yamato. That's why I'm using thunder set on Yamato. Then your speed here, you have to reach around plus 87. You can plus minus somewhere there, not really that important, but you have to very close to the stats. And most importantly is your Yamato have to survive the first 2 wave damage, and then when the bossing stage, which is the DPS stage, your Yamato have to die. If your Yamato don't die, it will only deal like, I don't know, 60 mil to 80 mil somewhere there. But if your Yamato die, then it will deal until 100 or 120 mil, because your Yamato here is actually taking the turn of one of your Sujie turn. You don't want Yamato to actually take his action. Okay, so I will go through every single piece of my equipment here. See, I'm going for more DPS stats. I'm not going for defense because my Yamato have Divinate, so it actually boosted his HP and also defense, and his defense is so high until he can't really die. Not to mention Yamato is a defender, he will also get benefit from Shang's defender buff here, increase the Yamato defense and reduce the damage taken every time Yamato take his action. So it's very important that you don't make your Yamato too tanky, but your Yamato have to be tanky enough to survive the wave 2. So it took me like hours to tune this Yamato. Okay, then my thunder set here, I'm not wearing any not enhance anything, because this is giving me defense main stats. I don't want that because I already have high divinity on Yamato. And then my thunder is going for attack bonus here, this one is going for resist, and then here is going for speed to push up a bit, of course I want to hit until 87. And then you'll notice that most of my stats here don't bring survival. See, I'm bringing attack, I'm bringing crit rate, I'm bringing attack. I don't enhance this at all. This one is for the speed boost, and then this one is I have no other choice. I have to bring 4% HP bonus here. So you can just take my Yamato stats as a reference. If this stat doesn't work for you, go check out other players' leaderboard stats for Yamato. Then this is my Wu Yu stats. Okay, just pump high crit damage and high defense. And then Sujie here is very important. Your speed here, after my own testing, I think the safe path for Sujie's speed is around 127 to 129. Somewhere here is the path. And then push as high attack as possible and decent like high attack, high crit damage and 100% crit rate. Attack wise, I think it's higher priority than in crit damage, but you have to maintaining this speed with high attack, with high crit damage and also 100% crit rate is going to be very tough. So Sujie here is one of your main DPS output, and you have to push as many stats as possible for Sujie. Doesn't have to be R6, but of course the R5 here for the stat boost, of course it will benefit you. And then Shang here, no speed. I'm pushing him at Harmony set and also Hofa set here. It doesn't matter. I put him a little bit of crit DPS here. Maybe he'll leash up a little bit of DPS extra. And then I'm going for 100% resist, so it will pump up some of the Yamato resist here, defense here. So if your Shang is not planning to go for whole fast set, then maybe your Yamato here have to push up slightly higher defense, because I tried when my Shang is not using whole fast set, my Yamato will actually die. So somewhere you have to keep tuning your team, keep running the team and observe your whole run, how is it going to be. And then champion here is the original champion I'm using. It's going to be very low speed for this ShadowGlow and 100% crit rate and high crit damage. Basically your champion is kind of like a sub DPS here. So your main output here is going to be Sujie, and then the leader buff, just pick anyone will do, it doesn't matter. Alright, so let me blitz and show you one of the best outcome I can have and one of the worst outcome I can have. Oh my god, crazy. It actually hit my highest average score for this time. Okay, so it really depends on RNG, right? So this time I have a very good run. You can see I have a very high score run. So for this part here, I'm going to show you the good run one. So let me pick my highest score is this one. So this situation is when Yamato is able to die, and also depends on how many assists your champion land on Sujie. Everything else. So you see, first hit here, your Nico have to survive. Okay, then Sujie will S3 again. Then the boss will take action again. Let me slow down the boss. Okay, then this time Nico will die. And look at Yamato. Yamato HP is left 1%. That's why I'm saying like your Yamato have to tune very nicely, because if your Yamato HP is too high, then it won't die. But if your Yamato is too low, it will actually die. See, I tuned until the Yamato left 1% HP here. It's crazy. This tuning is crazy. It spent me hours to tune. Okay, then your Yamato survive, and then Nico later will spam S3. Okay, here's just some free damage. Then Nico will cast S3 to protect everyone from the boss damage, so everyone will survive. Okay, then now we have a free assist here, which is very good, because the damage here, basically everything is free. So Yamato will heal up because it's a R6, and then S1 here do some extra DPS. Champion will buff up the team, and then you want to pray the assist actually lands more often to Sujie later. Okay, then here is just some free S3. By the way, Harmony won't stack. Okay, then Sujie will do massive amount of damage here, and then you want Sujie to keep taking her turn to stack up more buff. Alright, S2, S1, Sujie S3 again, boom, another massive damage. Okay, the boss take action. Now we are going to DPS state, and this part here, your Yamato have to die. Look at my Yamato. It actually dies. Alright, cause there's a small little crit there. But if I don't hit the crit here, Yamato will not die. Sujie will not trigger the free S3 here. Then everything will be different. Okay, now Yamato die. Sujie will spam S3. And then Sujie, this time your champion here have to put up the buff first. If your Sujie is too fast, it will actually cast S3 first, then only champion take the action. You want champion to buff up first, then only Sujie take her action. So that's why 127 speed until 129 speed is very important. Okay, then Sujie will S3 one more time. If you hit 6 million here within the DPS stats, then it will be your high score. If you only manage to hit 4 million, which means you're missing one Sujie DPS, then you need to tune again. Alright, so this is how the high score team runs looks like. It's a very RNG because my Yamato here is too tanky at the DPS states. Okay, so let me show you a fail run that doesn't do a lot of damage. Okay, you can see here, Sujie is dealing all the damage, right? Okay, then let me show you a fail run. Right, so I did another blitz here. You can see I hit another high score, highest DPS, but you can see I have a few very low DPS turn here. It's like 56 million. Then let me show you what happens. But I can predict that it's actually because of Yamato not dying. Right, so everything is the same. Sujie will S3, Nicole will not cast S3 at the first turn. Then Sujie will S3 again. Then the boss will kill your Nicole. Your Yamato will survive with 1 little HP there. Nicole will cast S3. Yamato will do damage later. Okay, here invincibility will block it. Okay, Yamato will heal up first, then do some damage. Champion will buff up the team. Okay, then the assist here is pure RNG. Okay, S3, S1, and then it hits on Yamato. Yamato will not die. Hit again. Okay, this S2 is also RNG. If the S2 lands on Sujie, then your whole run wasted. Okay, S3 here, and then this damage here, your Yamato have to die. Then boom, 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 boom. Okay, it did not crit on my Yamato, and you can see my Yamato left like how many percent? 7% HP. That's why, like, if my Yamato HP is too low, right? Just now the 1% part, he will die at the wave 2. But if my Yamato HP is too high, then with this run here, it will actually survive because the boss cannot crit on Yamato sometimes. It's RNG, right? So it really depends on RNG on my setup. Okay, this is my setup situation. I don't know if other players who are using this comp here, how is the setup going to be, but this is my own setup, and this is the result of what am I able to tune after sitting on a chair facing on the computer for like 2 to 3 hours straight. Just keep tuning Yamato equipment. You can see your Sujie here can only do 2 million from the DPS stats because your Yamato is yoinking too many turn, and because Yamato yoinked the turn, your Sujie is not able to take her action more often to do DPS. That's why it hit 55 mil. It's like half of the highest score you can actually deal. Okay, so this is the overall tips and tricks or something that I observed through when I'm tuning this team here. You can see you can hit like freaking high score. You can also hit very low score. Depends on your Yamato survive or not. Okay, hope this video actually help you guys out who are looking forward to tune this team here. Okay, yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is JNMP, Rosas15, The Blue, Trelane, Kemi, thank you so much for the support. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Code Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Chani, Von Hexa, Rawson Bessie, Antonio Winterspoon, Marilyn Williams, Uncle Chad, Eric Mendes, Im Kragren, Riku, Fred, Iris, Calamity, Jordan, Alons, thank you so much for your support. And that's not all. Also special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest stand. Special thanks to Ziggy, Calamity, Agni, Pong Pong, Code Wilderness, Riku, Fred, and Choni. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.